Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Codex After Dark. This is Comics of the Week, new issues and back issue bin finds, treasures, gems, and a little bit of history, too. My name is Tim the Terrible. This guy over here is J Dubs with the 21 gun salute. Right next to him is Sal the Slab Guy with more slabs than I have children. Down below is Dan Kelly Art, formerly of Instagram, now live on Instagram. And right next to him is the uncle of comic book lovers himself, with the 42 gun salute, Uncle Gary.
Ric Flair himself.
I got a cramp just thinking about it.
Gentlemen, it is a pleasure to be here with all of you today. I'm excited, and I know you guys are excited too. Everybody that's watching right now, thank you for being here. We love to have you here. Say hello in the chat. Jamie is keeping a hot eye on it right now, and he will respond in kind.
I'm also keeping an eye on our new streaming service.
Anybody watching?
So go check us out there. Yes, we do. How's it going, guys? Thank you for joining.
On. All right, we got some business to get out of the way. Take about a minute and a half, give you a chance to get comfortable as we get ready to show you some comic books. Before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, we have a website. It is thecodexstation.com. Head over there for merch, meet the team, and so much more. Bios are on the way. Keep a lookout for that. All these beautiful faces here are right there on the Codex Station. And Jamie, new merch is on the way.
Yes, I can't wait. I've been working on it slowly, and I keep just criticizing myself because I don't know how to get wings right on the fairy.
My God, I cannot wait. That's going to be amazing.
I told you I draw something up like I did the
I know, but this is special and to the heart.
I can't wait to see it. So head over to thecodexstation.com for all your Codex needs. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we are on all the socials. All you got to do is type in, you guessed it, at the Codex Station to find us on your favorite social media platforms and where we're live streaming right now. Dan, I keep forgetting. What do they have to do?
Well, they have to visit it first of all. They have to click follow, subscribe, whatever it is on the particular site. Click like, that helps us out. Leave a comment, that also helps us out. And really important too, share it. Click share, put it on your page. Let your friends know, your family know, your coworkers, the weird guy that lives across the street. Who knows? Let them all know.
There you go. Wonderful. Sal, there is something pretty awesome that is about to pop up. Would you mind to tell people about that? What could that be?
Boom! That's our Patreon account there. You should check that out. And for the price of just a cup of coffee, you could get some special deals and get some behind-the-scenes look of what goes on with Codex. There's two levels. There's a $3 level and a $7 level.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. And Jamie, last but not least, our sponsor for this week's episode is W Energy. Why don't you let everybody know just how awesome it is?
He is not lying, ladies and gentlemen. W Energy is the best energy drink out there right now. I love it. The team has all tried it. They love it as well. They got a new flavor, Calio Cream. I love saying it.
Hearing it.
Mine was put on back order, so I got to wait a little bit longer. Unfortunately, but I can assure you that all the flavors we have tried are at least 9.8 or higher, and the reasoning for that, Sal, why don't you tell me?
Well, it's got no jitters. It's got no bad aftertaste. There's no crash afterwards, which is a big thing for me. And the taste, most of all, is, it's just great. It's a great clean energy drink.
And if you use the keyword code -X, it's COD-X, you can save yourself 10% on any order you get. So don't miss.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. W.GG, save 10% on your order using keyword code -X. All right, the business is out of the way. Dan, you're going to start us off today. But first, look at Jamie's beautiful face.
Oh, please. Turn it. Thank you.
Dan, we got...
And Sal got demoted.
Dan, we are starting with DC. Go ahead and take it away, good sir.
All right, so I've only got one DC book this week. It was a pretty light week, being a fifth week. So I've got Detective Comics issue 1072.
Ooh, very nice. I am loving the covers on that.
What'd you say?
I'm loving the covers on those.
The cover. The cover design is really cool on them. So that's all I've got for DC this week.
All right. Who you
So how
passing?
about who wants to be next? How about you, Sal? What do you got for DC?
Okay, well, I've got the same book. I got the Detective Comics 1072.
All right.
Okay. I also finally got in. I picked up this one actually. This is Green Lantern #1, one of the variant covers.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
It's a great cover. She's
I like
locking the door on his butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. So I'll should be getting more of those in soon, but those are the ones I have for that. I also got
Ooh,
the
that's
background for Green Arrow.
Oh,
God, where's
it's
the
great
there
cover.
it is.
Right there. Right there.
Right there, right
Perfect.
there.
I love that
Got
cover.
that one. And I picked up Superman number 546.
Ooh.
Nice cover.
Ooh. Is that Adventures of Superman?
Action
Action
Comics.
Comics. Action Comics.
Nice.
1054. Mhm.
That's a great cover.
Oh, my apologies. I've also got a Detective Comics 1071 variant.
Ooh. Kelly Jones?
I believe so.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that looks like it is.
So he did 2 covers.
Yep. And,
Wow.
of course, this is the 1071.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
1071.
Yeah.
So,
Good stuff.
yep, my pools are a little bit behind, and that's it for my DC. That's
Okay.
it for what I have for DC.
Who you passing it to, Sal?
Let's go to Jamie.
I don't have any DC this
I
week,
knew that.
unfortunately.
Go ahead,
so-
Tim.
All right.
You know what? Just for that shirt's coming out early,
Wow.
and it's gonna be discounted for
Oh,
everyone
shit.
to buy.
I'll
I
just do
is-
that at discount.
I as well only have one DC book for the week. It was a pretty light DC book, and it's the same stuff that you guys have. It is 1072. So there is that. Where's my sweet spot?
Right.
there.
There you go. Mhm.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, 1072, but I got a different B cover than you guys did. So
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
I got that
nice.
one with the Joker hiding
Hiding in the
In
bell.
the bell.
under there. The bat in the
The
belfry.
belfry.
Yeah. All right, Gary, let's go ahead. What do you got for DC this week, good sir?
All right. Well, I'm going to repeat what y'all have done. I've got that Sweet Detective
There we
comics
go.
with the great cover. Also have the bell.
Ah,
Nice.
nice.
Cover. This was a few weeks ago, but since I just, had dinner with Philip Kennedy Johnson, I'm going to show one of his Action Comics
I
covers.
love the name drops. That's so
Yep.
amazing.
That's
I-
right.
it-
Just
It's
had dinner.
casual.
Just had
Yeah,
dinner
we
with him.
just
Just
had
whatever.
casual. We're buds. Came by
Whatever.
for a tour. It's kind of neat. This was a few weeks ago, but I think it's important. I know we talk about comics a lot, but there's a periodical that Tomorrow's puts out, and this was back issue, and it's the Neil Adams tribute issue.
That's nice.
great.
If you're a Neil Adams fan, this is a great book, and Tomorrow's is a great company that does a lot of comic history and deep dives. And Neil Adams is so important in the history of comics, and what he did to get creators paid, to get their original art back, to get Simon and Schuster their byline back. Or Siegel and Schuster their byline back.
Cover though is one of the classic Batman covers.
It is. I want to say it's Batman 131, I think, but it's from Detective 31. It's a reprise.
Yeah, it's a tribute.
Yeah.
It's a tribute cover to Detective 31, and it
Wow.
is. That's one of Neil Adams' most favorite covers,
Mhm.
or most famous covers, rather. Let me say.
Yeah.
I also, I gotta say, man, I love me some Power Girl,
Oh,
Yeah,
you
there you
got
go.
it.
and I love what she's bringing to the table.
Oh my God.
So, so I got the regular cover too, but that's not
Wow.
as much fun. I got the foil of this one too.
Oh
Nice.
man.
I got the
That's
Amanda
that's the art
Connor.
germ.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Got the Amanda Connor Power Girl. I got that one. I'm not even sure who did that
I
one.
like that one. That is DNA.
Yeah.
This is the Power
Yeah.
Girl
Yep,
Power
Power
Hour
Girl.
over here.
And now it's not the same book, but Justice Society #1. I got the now I gotta show my age and put my damn glasses on. Nicholas
Show
Cersei. This
Look
Justice
at that
Society cover.
cover.
That's
Jeez.
a big incentive. That was like a 1 in 50 or something.
Wow.
But that's
Yeah.
a great cover, and it's signed by him, by the way, too.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
So a buddy of
Nice.
mine got that. Well, actually, the the main owner of Comic Logic, my comic shop, got that for me. So anyway, those are. Oh, I got one more variant. Green Lantern 1. This was also an incentive.
Oh,
I
yes.
like that.
Oh,
That
Hal's
was nice.
flying, and he's giving
the
the
jets.
thumbs up to the jets that are all
Yeah.
around him. So
Yep.
kind of
That was on the way. On the way for me.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a good book. Good book.
So that's it for DC for you?
That's it on
For
those.
new stuff. All
For new
right.
stuff.
Well, Jamie, since you didn't have any DC, why don't you get us started with Independence?
More than happy to. I got 2 for you. So the first one up is Gargoyles number 6.
Man, them covers are just killing it.
Yeah, I love it.
They are
Yeah.
great.
And then the second one I got is the second issue of World Tree.
How is that so far? I've heard mixed things.
I've
okay.
liked it so
Nice.
far. So that was my 2. Sal, what you got?
Okay. I am actually not sure how old this one is or recent this is, but this is a Last Run in the Lost Years.
Ooh.
Oh,
I got
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
recent.
I actually got this as a freebie gift for a book I'm going to show later in the show.
Mhm.
This is just one of those things that
Okay.
the dealer throws in as a freebie. So
That's not a tease.
Lost Years,
That's great.
Ronin, and I got Vanished number 7.
Ah, very nice. The book you put in for me on your polls shorts.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly. Is that it?
that is it for my independence.
All right. Dan, what about you?
yeah, I got 2 of them. I've got which issue is it? Local Man number 4,
Ooh,
Nice.
which is a flip book. So if anyone doesn't know, it takes place in the Image universe, like the 90s Image universe where Youngblood and Wildcats and Shadowhawk and all of them were running around. And it's a character that was on a super team that gets kicked off. And each issue, the main story is what's happening with him now. And then the flip side is a short story that's like him when he was on the team. And if you like the if you like 90s Image stuff, that book is just, it's so much fun.
Right on.
And then I've got the Rocketeer one shot that just came out
Ooh.
from
Ooh.
Yep.
IDW.
yep.
Good choice.
As everyone on here knows, I'm a big Rocketeer fan, and so I
I
was
never
psyched
would
to
have
see-
guessed.
Yeah, I was psyched to see this come out, and then there's a new miniseries for them that starts in about a month or 2.
Nice.
So
That's it.
that is all I have got for Image, or for Independent. So what about you, Gary? What do you have for indies?
Well, I'm going to repeat. The only indie I have is I'm going to repeat with what you did, the Rocketeer.
Nice.
And I also got the variant cover.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that one. That's good.
Yeah.
I love me some Betty. I like, her and Power Girl. I wouldn't mind seeing them on a trampoline. So,
The one, if it was there, I might have gotten it. I guess it was some retailer variant that Clayton Crane did.
Mhm.
Was a beautiful variant, but they didn't have
I
it.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't see that one. I'm lucky because I'm part owner.
Yeah.
I get first dibs at a lot of the stuff. So I mean, I know I have, because sometimes there'll be one in 50 that we get, right?
Yeah.
And so I'll have a chance on that, and then usually we'll get at least a couple of the 1 in 25s. So
Nice.
yeah.
Well, I have only got one independent, and it is different from everybody else. This one I was really excited about. So it's a new number 1. It's called Saturday Morning Adventures Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm excited to read this. This looks really cool and really
I've heard good things.
nice. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be hopefully a good new series. It's got the classic 80s Turtles on there, April O'Neil, Shredder, is Kang on there? No, not yet, but he will be. Yeah, so there is that. That's what I got for Independence.
Cool.
There'll be more turtly goodness later
Ooh,
on, I guess. after the show.
amazing. Well, let's go ahead and get Marvel out of the way. I'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll pass it right along. So I have, let's see here. We have this one here, new timeless variant, the leader.
Alita.
Able to get that, super big head himself. And another one, Scorpion. Finally got that.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I love it.
Which books are those on?
This one is Miles Morales
Oh, this-
Spider-Man,
Yes,
and this one is
it is
that's
Hulk.
Hulk.
This one's Hulk.
It is. Yeah,
Yep.
it's one of the few that actually line up.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
This one I got
Yeah.
on cover alone. Gracelyn and I, my daughter, while my son was at a birthday party, we went to a comic store and we saw this cover. She pointed it out. She's like, "Dad, that looks really cool." I was like, "It actually does," and I bought it. So it is the
Oh, Gwen. Nice.
yeah, Spider
Yes.
Gwen. I can't remember the title though.
The clone saga,
Stormbreakers
their
variant.
clone saga or something.
Yeah, it's Gwen clones or something like that. But
Yeah,
the cover looks amazing. I absolutely love that cover. It looks great. Then we have what I think is one of the greatest covers I have seen in a long time. And that's the Art Germ Storm #1.
oh
Oh,
yeah.
that's great. Wow.
Beautiful cover. Absolutely.
Archer really
gorgeous.
makes it good.
Dude, when he really puts it in there, he makes some amazing stuff. And I am in love with this cover. I think it looks wonderful.
Looks like it should be on the cover of Vogue.
Right? Then
Oh,
I
yeah.
got Avengers Beyond #3. Haven't read it yet, but it's got the Black Order in there, so I'm pretty excited about that. And one of them's holding Cap's shield, so there's that.
I love
too.
the art on that book too. The interiors.
Is Greg Land did the cover artwork?
Yeah.
Is he doing the interiors?
I think
on
he
that
did
too?
the interiors on it too. I love Land's work.
Oh, nice. Give me 1 second. Last but not least, and this is the heavy topic conversation, and we can go into this now if you guys want to, or we can wait. But this is the Amazing Spider-Man #26.
It's Tim's favorite writer.
This is the worst.
Yeah.
I,
You're gonna say that, and you're
I
gonna be
haven't
reading
read it-
something like down the line. You'd be like, "This is an amazing book," and I'm gonna be like, "It's Wells," and you'd be like, "I hate it."
So okay, so with the spoilers and all that here, let me get back to normal. With the spoiler being spoiled and all that stuff, the major event that has taken place in this book, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't read it yet, Miss Marvel dies. Sorry.
Major event.
Right? Yeah. How
She'll be back in a couple weeks for the
of
movie.
fingers. Show of fingers. How many actual pages did she get portrayed in the entire 26 issues?
It'd be easier to do the panels.
Right, exactly. How many lines did she have? Less than, none or barely any. It was ridiculous. The whole lead up to a big fat nothing burger, and it was terrible. One shall fall. Let me guess. It's going to be her. Yeah? Am I right or am I wrong? I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Also,
Have we
they
answered the
put her back as a
question of
mutant to
what
fit
it was
with
Peter
they're
did
doing
yet?
in the MCU.
Oh, you know what he did? Nothing. He
That's
did
what I'm-
absolutely
Yep.
nothing wrong except land from an alternate time into the middle of a field and buried his suit and ran away. That's what he did wrong.
Yeah.
Zeb Wells, what the HE double hockey sticks, man. God.
All right, let everyone else show off their Marvel.
Okay.
We'll get
Sal,
to this subject.
wait a minute. Before
Oh.
we do, Jamie, say hello one more time.
You will just go to me now because I've got a stack.
Yeah.
I've got the stack.
Go for it.
All right, so let's start off with
Run it.
Red Goblin.
They're nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this has been a really good storyline so far. Up to issue #4.
Now, remind me if I am horribly wrong, but that's Normie.
Yes,
right?
this is the grandson. This is the
In there?
grandson that actually has it.
Yes,
Because
okay.
back from issue Spider-Man #800, when Carnage, flung out all the tendrils or darts that are barbs that stuck in their systems,
Yeah.
he was the only one that could not fully pull it from. Okay,
Got it.
so of course we've got variants, and I've got a couple more variants, but I only pulled the two that I really liked. Really wanted to show off. And then, of course, we've got Carnage #13, which has also been an excellent series.
I love them Carnage covers.
Yes.
They are
Yeah, they've
amazing.
been rocking. Okay, so let's jump to X-Men. We got the Magic cover.
It's a beautiful cover.
Oh, that's
It is.
great.
Love that. And then we got an X-Men Red. This is a Spider-Verse cover. So it's got Storm
Ooh.
as
Oh,
like
that's
almost like a Spider-Man.
I love it.
Let me go back like there. That's
There
the
you
sweet
go.
spot right there. So I'm not sure if I showed this last time or not. This is I Am Iron Man number 3.
Yeah.
I like that
So
too.
this one actually is the first of the Shogun armor, which is actually pretty wicked. Story, not bad, not great, but not horrible either. I did pick up Silk's number 1, and out of all the covers, I like this one the best.
Is that Art Germ?
Yeah, this is Archer.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna jump to Predator number 3. I love this series. This series has been awesome.
Really? That's wait, hold that back up. I noticed that on the Aliens book on the
Right.
rack today. It's got the 20th Century Fox logo up on the left.
Yes, it does.
Ain't
Yes, it
that
does.
something?
Well, Tim, you're a prophet because look at the next book I have.
Oh,
Ooh.
aliens. How
Mhm.
about that?
Also with the 20th Century Fox logo on the top
Yeah.
left-hand corner. Okay, so I've got Wolverine number 33,
Fighting the Beast.
Fighting the Beast.
Yeah.
And that I like that storyline. That's been going good. I got Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse number 7.
With the third cover appearance of Spider Boy.
The second,
Yep.
yeah.
Second.
I was
Second.
hoping it was him that died.
I don't
You know how
even
awesome
think
that would've
he's in
been?
the picture of the multi monitors. No, he's not. Paul
No.
is.
I haven't seen the Spider-Verse movie yet, but I noticed in one of the trailers that it's got that costume in where all the Spider-Men are.
Interesting.
Right. Mm-hmm. He'll probably be an appearance in there. So this is, even though it says New Avengers, this is actually an Amazing Spider-Man number 26 book because
Yeah.
they're doing that.
That's a Disney variant.
The
The
Disney
100
variant.
years. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we go, Tim. We got the spoiler variant cover.
Do you want to show the spoiler?
Well, you've already told it, so I mean, it's already blown it out of the water. So if you open this sucker up,
Miss Marvel
you got this one.
dies.
She's dead.
Oh,
No.
sorry for anybody that hasn't
Oh,
been
my God.
alive the past 2 days.
And then I got the regular cover, of course.
Oh, yeah, there it
Let's
is.
just go ahead and cover up the picture. There we
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
Better now? Do you feel
We'll
better?
never know who it is.
Not
So,
even
Tim,
2
I'm
days.
still.
Marvel announced it themselves. Was it like 2 or
It
3
actually
weeks ago?
got leaked on Reddit, and they kind of were forced to announce it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hang on here. Here we go. Then we got through the variants. I like the variants for this one, so I
That
got
one's
more.
cool. Yeah,
Scotty Young.
I like that.
So this is a good, cool one there.
Like
That's
that one
beautiful.
too. Yeah.
Nice.
We got the 252 homage.
Ooh,
Oh,
very nice.
Homage. We've got the red cover.
Yeah.
Lots of red hair.
Yeah. That's
Love
the
redheads.
A cover.
I was gonna say Uncle Gary's a fan of that cover.
Yep.
Uncle
I'm
Gary
married
could be
to
a fan of this
redhead.
cover too.
Oh,
That's land.
Yep.
the Greg
great.
Land homage to another
Yes.
Greg Land cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder what his inspiration for that cover was.
PORN, possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe. Mm-hmm. So the Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones is the story.
There it is. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's the A cover, right?
This is the
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
A cover.
Yeah.
I did pick up some variants on that, but if you want to see those, go to my channel, look up the Heroes Corner Comics pool, and you'll see them all.
Yeah. So,
So-
Sal, while you're talking, that's where people can
Yep.
find you.
Nice.
Definitely. This is the Extreme Venomverse.
Very nice.
Here's the other variant I liked with this.
I saw that today too and almost grabbed it.
Mm. Then we got the regular standard Venom book 19. Is it 19?
Ooh.
Yes, 19.
Very nice. Love it.
I got this one, Darth Vader, black, white, and red.
Oh,
I like how he's just like standing there with his hand up. The lightsaber's kind of down, but shots are still being fired by him.
right.
He's just like, just take
There's
Just-
something about those
it
black,
easy, guys.
the white,
Black. Yeah.
white, black, and red books that just
Yeah.
are
Okay,
great.
so here's a Daredevil book.
Ooh.
I believe it's number 11.
Virgin variant. That's
Yeah.
that looks great.
Here is the other 11.
Nice.
That one's so good.
And I love these. I love these ones too.
I got that one. That one's amazing.
And then I also have this one.
Very nice.
Why am I not? Hit the. There we go.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, so let's go to Fantastic Four.
Alex Ross doing an amazing job on them covers.
Yeah.
Like how Doom's center position on that. That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
That was
Also, like a good thing book because
Nice.
everybody likes a good thing.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And then we got this other one right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is almost reminds me of like a Kirby homage.
Yeah.
That's a lot like the cover of the day that I did. I did a Kirby
Exactly.
FF cover.
Exactly. So okay, so the other ones I have are from mail calls and they're kind of older issues. So we're saving those for last.
Yep, for back issues.
All right then.
Perfect. All right, who
Then I am
is
done.
next? But well, before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know Jamie gave me a little bit of info here. We have the highest live numbers we have ever had on the Codex station right now.
Nice.
So
Awesome.
everybody that's watching, thank you very much for that. We greatly appreciate you being here, checking all of this stuff out. We wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. So
Right.
thank you very, very much.
Click that like,
Yes, it was
share,
a
and
proud
subscribe
dad
buttons. Come
moment.
on, do it. Do it.
Do it. As
You
Shia
can
LaBeouf
do it.
would tell you. Okay, who is next? Uncle Gary is
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that
let's go with Uncle Gary.
okay. Perfect.
All right, here we go. So my Marvel books, just like y'all, got the Spider-Man. Haven't read it yet. We'll see what happens.
Well,
I think there's a
Tim approved.
spoiler.
Tim approved. Yeah, I got the spoiler cover, and then I opened it and I found out, well, something happened.
well, there you go.
Dan, you collect those. I know I've seen where you're collecting those Marvel covers where they have the borders. I think they did a special cover of this where Mary Jane's in the center and they have that border cover, like the
Oh, did
ones you
they? I haven't
collect.
seen that. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I think I just saw that and I was going, damn, I wonder if Dan's gonna feel like he's got to have that one. So this is the previous issue before. I just picked up my variant cover for it, where it's
Nice.
Mary Jane. It's got the 3 sevens, meaning jackpot, and
You just hit the jackpot.
you just hit the jackpot, Tiger. My wife is loves get the sevens on the slot machine. She goes Charlestown, and that's her. This is my hobby. That's her hobby. We call it her second job. It's not a bad gig, you know. She does all right there. Just because I think it's fun. Who doesn't love clobbering time? You
Oh,
know?
yes.
nice.
I like the clobbering
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Captain America, symbol of truth. Yeah, it's okay, but it's got this damn legacy numbering. And when you have Tales of Suspense 57 up, you got to keep you got to keep the books going. Now, a book I know not everybody's loving. I don't see y'all talk about this much. I love the Punisher series.
I haven't read it.
I really,
Yeah, I didn't pick. I wasn't
Yeah,
able.
I read
to
the
pick that
spoiler
one.
on it.
yeah, this is the final issue, so I have not read it yet. But you know, I know there've been people. Frank Castle doesn't have magic powers, blah blah. Well, in this story, he's been possessed. He's been taken over. You know, he's got evil magics going on. I dig it. I think it's a really cool.
I have heard that
Look.
it is an awesome Punisher run, and
I
the things
like it.
they did with him in there were phenomenal.
Yeah, I think it's very cool. Some people are upset that the chest logo was changed, but it makes sense that there was a reason why it was changed because
Yep.
he's leading the hand right now.
Yep.
So I'm on board. The thing with a comic, tell me a good story.
Mhm.
They're telling me a good story. I'm in. I am totally in. So, and it fits with the canon. I mean, it's not Frank as we know him. Frank has been altered, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And he won't always remain that way, but for the sake of this story arc, that's how he is. He's possessed.
Yep.
So
And it's
the
working
last
really well.
Marvel thing came out about maybe even a couple months ago, but I want to show it. I talked about, we talked about books being damaged and how much it hurt. This book came out, and being the comic historian I am, I had to have it. It's the Marvel value stamps, a history
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
of them. This is so great. And, if you're buying older books like I am, you're checking out to make sure that damn value stamp is in there. Because the value stamp's in there, that's an incomplete book, baby. But that being said, sometimes it makes a book affordable. Hulk 181 has, I think it's Shauna, Kazar's wife is in it. That's
Yeah.
the value stamp. If you don't have that value stamp, what could have been out of your price range may be in your price range. So it could be.
That's very
A
true.
blessing. because the outside of the book may look great, but you're missing that stupid value stamp. But this is really neat. It tells the history. It shows all the books they were in. It shows every one.
Wow.
It's got the the letter column page they were in, and it shows the history of it. And one thing that's really interesting is Stan wanted this to be done. Roy Thomas, who was like the editor of the time, he goes, and he was fighting. He goes, "Don't you get it? You're talking about damaging comic books to do this. You're cutting things out, and you're damaging comic books." So Roy Thomas was not on board. So he had to acquiesce. He had to do what Stan wanted. But it's just funny to hear the pushback of from Roy on this.
That is amazing.
So anyway, like I said, I'm a comic history freak, and to have this book and have the detailed account, and like I said, if you ever flip through a book and you're like, God damn it, that value stamp's not in it, So that's why whenever I go to a show, I'm flipping through every page and making sure every page is in there. And with those era of Marvel books, and they did two different runs of them. The first run just had the characters on it, and there were 100. There were 100 characters. The second run, you cut them out, and they made a larger picture. Like on the bottom, there's a
that's right. Yeah.
So
like
they made, it was like a puzzle, and it made a larger picture.
Nice.
But I just keep thinking of Roy Thomas. You're damaging comic books.
Well, all right. Dan, have you shown your Marvel yet?
Not yet.
Then take it away, good sir. And after that, I believe that is it. And then we will have back issue. Oh,
I still
Jamie
gotta
too.
go.
Yeah. Like I said, Theraflu.
Whatever.
You saved the most marvelous for last.
Whatever, Jane.
I just got two Marvel ones this week. Captain America, Symbol of Truth, 13. I have, as you know, Cap, but the Steve Rogers Cap is my favorite character, so I haven't been reading Symbol of Truth. I've been reading the other one, which I kind of wonder why this one that has the Falcon cap is the one with the legacy numbering and not the one that actually has Steve Rogers.
Amen, brother. Amen. Absolutely.
So, but yeah, I got it because this Cold War storyline, part 4 is in this, which has been a pretty cool story, and I think it is going to have a lasting effect on the Captain Americas.
Nice.
Then the same thing as Gary got the Punisher number 12.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet. I haven't seen any spoilers, so I'm interested to see how it ends because it has been a good storyline. I don't necessarily like the way they kind of retcon some of the stuff in Frank Castle's past with his family. But other than that, it's been a really cool book. And I like how the artist, it's the same artist in it, but he does two different styles where it's one style for the current storyline. And then whenever it has the flashbacks to him in the past, it's a completely different art style, but it's the same artist that's doing them. So
nice.
It was a pretty cool little touch that they did in it.
Well,
nice.
Dan, I had no idea that it was the same artist.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Well, no, I'm sure you're right. I had no idea it was the same artist during a different style. That is very impressive.
Yeah,
very impressive.
So, Jamie,
the man I always forget and always remember.
And good night, ladies and gentlemen. I had a good show.
The slab
We'll
area
see
is
you next
broken.
week.
So first off, I have Venom Lethal Protector number 3.
Nice. Yep.
Love that.
I
cover.
love the old Marvel Comics box.
Yeah, it looks like that old
yes,
the old Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. cover. Is that a tribute?
Yeah.
I think so.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. I got the one that Tim loves so much.
Big fat
Amazing.
thumbs.
I hear it's an amazing story.
Who has 2 thumbs?
Yeah, it
says
is. Actually, it's been really good, and I don't know why people would hate it. And lastly, I got Carnage number.
There you go.
As always, killer covers. Amazing covers.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Do we need to talk about 26? Do we need to? Can we do that next week? Because Yeah,
let the
let's
dust
Yeah,
settle.
next week you wanted to do the bingo too for the
that we can do after we yell and scream at the computer. Nobody picked up Daredevil and Echo #1.
I
that
have,
was last
That
week.
was
I have it
last
on
week.
order.
week.
I have it on order.
There you go.
I haven't read it yet, but I have it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Last
That
week.
that
is
was last
from
week, so
our
yeah,
handy
that-
dandy Facebook user.
yeah, I got that last week.
Which-
I thought it was going to be a one shot, but I guess it's going to be a mini series. You know,
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're just doing this to kind of prime for the Echo series. It's going to be
Oh yeah.
Disney Plus.
Well, yeah, okay. So brief conversation about 26.
Love it. You love it.
You hate it.
You love it.
We're moving on.
Like even after catching the spoiler, reading the issue made no sense character-wise, right? And it just was ridiculous. Somebody said
Because you're thinking about it in a
that
different
is
perspective
true.
than what you're thinking about it in a non-marketing way.
I have a very
and
skewed
what
perspective
people
on it.
what Marvel's doing right now is thinking about doing it in a
Mhm.
marketable, prestigious way, and no one's seeing that, and that's
Well,
the
I heard-
problem. And it's honestly because Marvel's is not getting the light that people think it deserves, and killing off the character that's going to be in the movie, and then bringing that character back in its own miniseries or maxi series or ongoing is going to
But
sell.
it's not just that; they're doing it clearly so they can bring her back as a mutant, so that she can now match what she is in the MCU. And I wouldn't be surprised if they brought her
Yes.
back and changed her powers to match what it is in the MCU as well.
Oh yeah, I can see that happening.
Answer me this. I heard a theory, right? And
Uh-oh, a
it
theory.
didn't. I want to bring it to you guys, and I want your opinion on it. The theory was that Zeb Wells hated writing Spider-Man so much that he crafted this type of story, but editorial loved it and was gung-ho about it. So he's tanking Spider-Man on purpose. Do you think that is a possibility, yay or nay?
I'm going to say hold up on that theory real fast. Who's the one who said that? 3 weeks
Wasn't that
ago?
you?
And what did I say? Who's going to
Donnie
take
Cates,
over
which was the
afterwards?
person that they said was going to take over. Right?
Because it needs,
Yeah.
because Donnie needs his
But
home.
see, hearing
to
that
be
from
back to
you
himself
and
again,
then
I think,
hearing that at the comic shop.
When are you guys going to realize
Because
that I'm
Donnie
smart?
Cates needs to fulfill his big contract that Marvel gave him,
Put him on
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
and it's got to be something high profile.
All right.
I see things coming a mile away. It's sad sometimes.
Do you guys want to get into some back issues? Let's.
Yes,
save
but
this-
I want to
we'll
show
save the
off
26
something
for
I'm
next
proud of.
week because I did order the spoiler variant, but I got it from Heroes Corner Comics, so I got.
I'm waiting for mine from them too.
Hey, I do have a question on the point you just brought up, though.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand tanking in sports, right? Because you want to get the #1 pick. You're going to get rewarded. Okay. So, what is Zeb Wells' reward if he does badly on purpose here? Because he's a professional. He wants to get future gigs.
Yeah.
What how is he rewarded for doing bad, for doing something?
He's
Jumping ship.
he's being rewarded for creating such a controversy. People are picking up this issue just because of the controversy.
They're hate reading.
That's it. That's it.
Numbers are
the story. The story could suck. He could do it, but he's at that edge of the knife when he's actually over it, probably into the abyss now. He's at that edge where or pushed over that sells. Sex sells, violence sells, so it's just one of those things.
I mean,
Controversy sells.
I mean, I get that sells, that the controversy sells and all that, but I can see you trying to do something shocking to sell books, but just to do bad for bad's sake in this medium where you're professional trying to get future gigs, I just don't know that's if that's his plan. I think that's pretty.
What was
I don't think he's
the
doing.
Dark Knight saying? Some people just want to watch the
It's
world
almost
burn.
like when Prince wanted to get out of his record contract, so he changed his name to the art. It was just the artist formerly known as Prince. He changed it to an
symbol.
unpronounceable symbol, and he was putting out bad music because he was in his record contract, and he's like, I need to get out of this, so I'm just going to make myself terrible so that they let me go.
Well, I get that with Prince because Prince is one of the greatest artists
Yeah.
that ever lived. Zeb Wells is not one of the greatest comic writers who ever lived. So
How dare
he's,
you say
right.
that about Spider-Man?
But you're gonna remember this
Right.
storyline.
you know what I'm going to remember?
Because
I'm going to
of what
remember that
happened.
Tim hates the shit out of this story. That's
This-
what I'm going to remember. That's what I'm going
This
to remember.
storyline is
And then it's gonna remind you who wrote it and
Or
why it
I'll
was so
remember
bad.
that I never found out what the hell Peter did.
which is nothing. He did zero. He did not
exactly.
do
I mean,
anything wrong.
that's the thing. You've dragged this on for what, a year now? Since it's shocking what he did. I don't know what the hell he did yet.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Let's get into some back issues, shall we?
Something we
Gentle-
can agree on.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at Jamie's beautiful face for the third time tonight. There you go.
Why do you torture us so much?
Keep it on me.
That's why we have the higher ratings. You're showing all these
Ask-
money shots of Jamie.
Ask Zeb Wells why he tortures us with his abysmal writing, and there you'll get your answers down.
And let's
Yeah,
see what
that's true.
Wells does after he leaves Spidey.
Right.
Yeah.
Hopefully he takes a
Nothing.
sabbatical. But moving on, let's go into some back issues here. So I'm going to start with DC. I'm going to go ahead and go down my stack and show you. First, we have Batman 493. This is
Nice.
a run
Yep.
I am
Nice.
slowly working on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm picking a 100-issue span, and I'm just focusing on that and trying to get all of that done. So there's
That's a good move.
490 Yeah.
That's a good. What's the way to do it?
508.
There you go.
Can't go wrong. Kelly Jones artwork. Amazing, especially during this time. And the wonderful 510.
Okay, so what I loved about that whole Knight's End, Knight's
Mhm.
Return, Night series. If you
Yeah.
hold up one of the issues, look at the bat symbol at the top.
Oh,
corner.
yeah. It's all breaking
cha-
and broken.
It
and
changes.
Stuff like
It
that.
changes throughout the issue. As he gets hurt, it breaks. As he comes back, it becomes whole again. It's amazing.
Well, look
I
at
love
here.
that.
The Nightfall, it goes as
Like
like a
it's a
full moon all the way.
full
This
moon
is
type of
number
situation.
3, so it's
Right.
just barely there.
Yep.
And then the Night Quest is when John Paul Valley took over.
Right.
Yeah, and then this one I think is right near the end of Night's End, and you're
Right,
getting
uh-huh.
back into the old bat symbol.
Right.
Yeah, Jamie, this book that I'm going to show next, I think you'll be pretty happy with. I've been trying to get this at a decent price for a long time, and I finally was able to, and that would be Justice League #1.
There you
Nice.
go.
Yeah, very happy to finally have this.
Yes.
I
It's a
love
great
it.
series.
I love the whole thing. I think it's amazing.
Everyone knocks the new 52, and I love almost
Ever since
everything that
you and
came
I
out.
started talking hard about New 52, it has changed my whole perspective on it.
I mean, Earth 2 came out
loved
there.
Earth 2.
Everything like it just
Earth 2 was good.
amazing.
Check this out, though. Does anybody know who Amanda Waller is?
Suicide Squad.
Yes.
How about her first appearance?
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, very good.
Is that Firestar?
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh,
And
Hey,
that's
what's he doing?
Bane,
Nothing.
isn't it? Bane? Yeah,
is
exactly.
that Brimstone? Is that the
Brimstone.
character's name?
Brimstone.
Brimstone.
Brimstone. Before they remade Brimstone.
Mhm.
Yeah, Bane.
In the new 52, mind you.
Moving on, we have Action Comics. Very
Oh,
rare
cool.
to see other characters on there. Had to grab it
Yeah.
because it's got Hal Jordan. Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with that. Love it.
Looking
Is
like
his
Kyle
hair
Rayner.
colored black on there, or is it just how it's showing on the screen?
Yeah,
No, it's black.
Okay.
yeah. It looked like Kyle Rayner.
Precursor.
Wait, does it say the
Yes,
Lone
Green
Guardian?
Lantern, the Lone Guardian.
What year is it?
From it's number 608, so it's got to be 80s, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Action Comics. Oh,
The only reason I was asking is because that looks like the suit that Rayner was wearing too. And
No, this
At
is
one
from the
point.
80s. It's got to be because
Yeah.
it's only $1.50.
Ah.
Next, we have more action at issue 830. Got that there.
nice.
Then we have Adventures of Superman 642. Looking pretty good.
Yep.
And 643.
Nice.
Now, Uncle Gary, we're getting into some stuff that I think you will appreciate.
I
isn't
appreciate what you've shown already, my friend.
This isn't the Ostrander run. This is the Demetis run of the Spectre, and we have issue number 6.
Ooh, yeah.
That was Hal.
Green Lantern battery.
oh, the Hal Jordan one.
Exactly.
Oh,
After I read the
I have that whole
That's
run.
wonderful. After I read the Ostrander run, Uncle Gary, you and I are going to go in depth talking about it. And Jamie, I want to do the
Good.
same with you on this run.
That's fine by me. I love
Good.
that run, and I didn't know anything about the Spectre until I saw that
Mhm.
Hal Jordan as a Spectre, and I
And it
did fall
only
in love with
goes
Spectre after
27
that.
issues, right? Okay,
And,
perfect.
and
Yes.
Tim, if you even wanted to do a segment where we talk about the Ostrander run on the air, I'm game for that too, brother.
110%.
It sounds like a
There
Codex
we
review
go.
to me, baby.
I've got issue 25 for Demetis.
Oh, that's
Got that. And I got the final issue number 27.
Nice.
Love this. Look at
that's
that.
awesome.
Wonderful. Now we go into one of my favorite lesser known DC characters, or at least a character that doesn't get a whole lot of love. That would be Hawkman. This is back in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
That is issue number 2. This is issue number 3. So that's awesome. Now, here is something I think all of you guys will enjoy. And this is from the Amalgam universe. I've been dying to get one of these, and I finally got it. Legends of the
Yes.
Dark Claw.
Nice.
Exactly.
I didn't even need to see it. I
Finally have one. The cover artwork alone is amazing.
It is.
Beautiful.
And there was one other Dark Claw book.
Dark
Dark
Claw Adventures. Yep.
You got that one?
Yep, I've got that one. This one, though, I found at my local comic shop, My Guys Comics, and this has the DC Universe logo, and I was able to get this for cover price, $3.95. Take a peek at this, guys.
Yep.
Very nice.
So that one have that one too. That's a good one.
Yep.
Yeah. Does yours, Sal, have the DC Universe logo?
It does.
Nice.
I
That's
don't remember
wonderful.
if mine does or not.
If you guys, anybody out there in the wild, can find those, grab them and pick them up, especially if they are in good shape. Now, yeah,
It's
exactly.
Ron Mars. I mean,
Exactly.
the guy's amazing.
Oh, that's
We've
right.
got
We
to talk
did,
to
along
him.
with Daryl Banks. Now, Uncle Gary, this
Yes.
one is
Yes.
for you. Got
For
this
me,
for
thank you.
$4.
Okay.
This is from 1959. My daughter and
Ooh.
I looked this up.
Nice.
And it still has the store stamp right on the cover. And it looks a little rough, but I think it's awesome. This is a piece of comic book history, and I'm glad I got it because I wanted to show it to you. This is All True Detective Cases number 2.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
Cool.
Beautiful 10-cent book. And if you look real close, you can see right up here where it has the store stamp.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
you got that 25 center, and then somebody wrote 25 cents on it too. And I was explaining to my daughter, and Uncle Gary, if you have more knowledge, which I'm confident you do, please fill me in. But when these books were sent out to newsstands and things like that, they were bundled up like newspapers.
They
and
were.
you would have the people put the store stamps right on the front because according to them, these books weren't worth any more than 10 cents. And when kids would get a hold of these, they'd read them, trade them, roll them up, throw them away, use them for kindling and fireplaces and things like that. So finding pieces like this, even things like this, it's amazing. Amazing.
You would also get the date stamp sometimes too. My copy of Raven the Bold 28 that I showed on the cover of the day last week, it's got the date stamp of I think it's December 29th, 1959. And you have the date stamped on there.
This does not have the date stamp on it, but it does have the city, Dayton, Ohio. I can barely read it right in there.
Which is cool. So interesting enough. So these guys that would get these issues for their newsstands and all, there's a few issues like Green Lantern #1, Aquaman #1 doesn't have #1 on there. The reason they don't is because when they would go into these shops, these newsstands and all, the guys would say, "Have I been getting this book? Is this a new book? I don't want any new books. Just send me what you've been sending me."
Yeah.
"Oh no, you've been getting that one." So they would not. So there are a few issues that don't have the #1s on there because of that, which is just such a funny just quirk.
Well, let me run through the rest of these. I got one independent trade to show you, and then some Marvel, and then we'll get into the rest of what you guys have. Jamie, Sal, Dan, everybody, you guys will love this. This is a first printing of Spawn Volume 1. Couldn't pass it up. Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
As soon as I saw it, I got it for $8.
Oh, wow. That's not bad.
That's good price.
Even better.
Yeah.
Now moving forward, I got Marvel left, and then I will be finished. This is Uncanny X-Men 199. So with this issue, this puts me at an unbroken run from 194 to 544.
Nice.
First appearance.
Very good.
Can't go wrong. Dan, this is a precursor to next week, Daredevil number 236.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. That's one of the ones. Some of the portrait covers are, let's say, less good.
Like
But
the
that
Spectacular
one I would
Spider-Man.
put in the top half.
Yeah, that's good. This is an art germ variant. This is Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 1, Virgin variant.
Oh, cool.
Pretty.
Can't go wrong there. Then we have some amazing Spider-Man annuals. This is number 17. Love the cover on that. That looks wonderful. Amazing Spider-Man annual number 18.
Nice.
Can't go wrong there. And this one is pretty awesome too. Amazing Spider-Man annual number 19.
Oh, yeah. I
Yep.
got that.
Yep. I have that one too. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a classic. And then we have Amazing
I was going
Spider-Man.
to say with that, real quick with that one, I always like how it has one Spider-Man costume in the corner box and then a different Spider-Man costume in the actual cover.
Yep. Then we have Amazing Spider-Man annual number 28.
Yep.
And Sonny, if you are watching right now, I know you left a comment a second ago. This was the book that was a question for Do You Know? This is Marvel Team Up number 137, the first appearance of Golden Granny or Golden Oldie, Aunt May as a Herald of Galactus.
Yep. I have that one too. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, I had to get this. Got a couple more, just some Ghost Riders. Ghost Rider number 4.
Danny Ketch.
Nice.
Awesome stuff. Number 33.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And last, oh no, I got 2 more. Ghost Rider number 35.
Oh, that's
and
ouchie.
then another precursor for you, Dan. Cloak and Dagger number 9.
That's a cool
Nice.
Yeah. All right, Jamie, what do you got for back issues this week?
Okay, so it isn't so much of a back issue. It's something that I've got a run of variants that Sal, me and you have talked about this off air plenty of times before, but I finally got my first run of variants of them, and I'm just so excited to do it. So I collected the 5-issue variants of TMNT and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2, and I just wanted to show
Oh,
you
yeah,
so
nice.
much. And it's the helmet variants, and I don't know why, but I love every
Those are
single
wonderful.
one of them. And even the story is amazing too. So,
Just
for anyone that knows me, I am a huge Power Rangers nerd when it comes to it.
those are great Virgin
And then
variant
last-
covers.
Yeah.
Yes, and my favorite that I showed off not too long ago
Casey
is the
Jones.
Extreme Ranger, which is
Those would look good
Casey Jones.
displayed, like across the shelf or something. Yeah,
They're
they
going
look great
up
like
on the
that.
wall.
All right.
But yeah, those are the ones I wanted to show off. I was so happy. It's because me and Sal have talked in long,
Nice.
extended, conversations about me trying to find them, like the originals for the Power
Yeah.
Rangers when they first started doing those variants, and I finally got a collection
right.
of them. And I was like,
Sal, what about you, good sir? What do you got there?
Okay, so I will show off these, and then I'll get to the good book. But anyhow, let me show this one because X-Men number 201,
Yes.
classic cover.
First
This-
appearance of Nathan Summers, too.
That is correct. I love this cover, and I actually own several copies of this already because I just love this cover. But all of them are not the greatest condition. I've been looking for one that I can slab, and this one is pretty damn close.
Nice.
So I was checking it out the other day, and it still had the comic book smell, the comic book store smell to it.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
What do you think it'll come back as?
It has a crease down the side, so I'm thinking it's going to be probably a 8.5.
Could you get it pressed
Probably
out?
8.5. I can, but I'm not sure. I'm on the fence about that
Sal
right
likes to
now.
roll the dice.
Yeah, I know. I do. Sometimes I like to roll the dice. So we'll see. I haven't made up my mind fully on that one. So next one I got. This is a classic from 1984. Buckaroo Banzai. So I saw this
great.
one that had to have it. It was like $5, I think.
Yeah.
I paid $5 for this one.
What
And I'm
is
like,
that Marvel?
Yes, it is.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep. So
Well,
I have
there
not
you
looked.
go.
I have not read into this yet. So, but it
There you
looks
are.
like it follows the movie. What's
Sal,
that?
were
Dan?
you old enough to see the movie in the theater?
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, me and my buddies.
I like that I'm the youngest and I have no idea what we're
One of the
talking
greatest movies ever made.
Yep,
Yeah, I
like we
know.
always said, like remember, no matter where you go,
What is
there
it?
you are. Hey, Uncle Gary. Uncle
Yes.
Gary. What's
Yeah.
that watermelon there for?
I'm not remembering. Help me.
Oh,
I'm
he-
blanking on
There's
it.
There's a watermelon on a compressed.
A cooler.
What is Dan? What is Dan rolling? Nice. He's got the poster for it.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
So
watch
there's
it.
watermelon on a
TV,
cooler?
so.
No, it was like in a press. And the
Okay.
guy's like, "What's the watermelon there for?" He goes, "I'll tell you later." And they never get back to it. You know?
Now that I didn't remember. I remember we called each other Monkey Boy after that
Yeah,
forever.
well, go ahead.
I've got the
you know, talk
t-shirt
about John Big Booty,
Big
Yeah.
Boutte.
John Big
Big
Booty.
Boutte.
Big, yeah.
I've got the John Lithgow shirt, the picture of John Lithgow that says "Laugh while you can, monkey boy."
Oh
Yes.
Oh,
my
you
God.
can, Lucky Boy.
Well, they were
And-
supposed to do a sequel to it, but it didn't make
Nah,
enough
they weren't.
for them to be.
Well,
Nah, they weren't. That
was
was, that was a cult movie. It didn't really do well in the theaters.
Absolutely. And the character I loved Rawhide.
Yeah,
Clancy Brown
Yep.
was Rawhide. I
Right,
loved Rawhide.
right.
And the ending of it is so stupidly great, where they're
It
walking in
is.
in the LA River and the aqueducts, and they all
Yep.
come together.
It's like the
walking
ending
through.
clip. The
Yeah.
ending
music.
sequence.
Oh, the soundtrack was so great.
I like Perfect Tommy. You know,
Yeah.
Buckaroo turns
Yes.
He goes, "Give me your jacket." He's like, "Why?" He goes, "Because you're perfect." He's like, "Oh yeah, you got it right there." Jacket. Anyhow, let's watch the movie. It's a cult classic. It is hilarious.
He doesn't
You guys
need
gotta
to
check it
now.
out.
You guys quoted the whole thing.
I probably could quote the whole thing. I keep going.
Yeah.
Not even.
So next
close.
one up. When sometimes I order issues, I get the sellers that just throw in random issues. I didn't ask for this. I didn't look for this, but I got Skull the Slayer,
Nice.
and
Nice.
this is number 8.
Right
I
on.
look at this and I'm like, thanks. Okay, great.
Now you got to get
Fabulous.
the rest.
Yeah. And then I got a Cage number 4. This is a Luke Cage book.
Oh,
Very nice.
Max.
yeah.
Max
And
stuff
now-
was awesome. I'll put that.
Yes. And if you bear with me for 1 second, we shall get to
We'll give
The
you
big book.
Sal.
the big book. Let me move these amazing Spider-Mans over here to make sure they're perfectly safe and not hurt. You know? All right.
Be a
So let's
shame
see.
if they fell over.
I know, wouldn't it? All right. So we got this. And here we go. We got
Ooh.
a Dan Jurgens book.
Nice.
Oh,
Signed.
Wow.
That's cool.
That is
is
amazing.
This is the Ben Reilly version of Spider-Man, but still classic Spider-Man pose, awesome picture. And it came back in as a. Who wants to take a guess?
9-8.
9-8.
9-6. I'll be the contrarian.
Uncle Gary?
I'm gonna say came back as a 9-9.
Oh, no. Dan's right. 9-6.
Oh.
Okay. But I actually didn't pay that much for it. I think I paid $40 for this. So it was well worth it.
Wow.
That's
Yep, well worth it.
great.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So that is what I have for back issues.
All right. Dan, what about you? What do you got this week for back issues?
I mean, I could pull some stuff off my rack. I don't have anything that I bought this week.
Why don't you grab 2 slabs off that beautiful spinner rack there and show us what you got?
All right, I will grab this one. I'll go a couple first appearances. I've got here. Iron Fist
Oh,
15.
that's a
Yes.
great book.
First
That's a great
appearance
book.
of
I'm jealous of that
Sabretooth,
one.
which people forget for the longest time. Sabretooth was an Iron Fist villain for years and years until that one, book where he fought
Wolverine.
but he was an Iron Fist villain. So I don't know. Anybody want to guess?
I'm going to say 9-2.
Yeah, I'll go
I
with
wish it
9-4.
was it's
Yeah, I
a
was going to say. You showed me that before, and I thought it was a lower grade.
Dan, I'm
Okay.
jealous. That's a book I do not have. I am very
wow.
jealous.
that's-
Whoa!
Oh!
Yeah.
I
There you go.
got the
Hang on. My chest hurts. I don't know if I'm having convulsions on that one.
The whole
Don't have-
run of
What?
Iron Fist, that first original series.
There goes Sal. The news was
Hey.
too much.
But that's because when I was, I was always afraid to collect an Iron Fist. It sounded like something I just didn't want.
Wow.
I bought it years and years and years ago. I got the whole run before prices on everything exploded. Yeah, I'll show this one though.
And that's what happened when you get Iron Fisted. You explode.
But yeah, it was Chris Claremont and John Byrne worked on that book together before they did X-Men.
Wow.
And Amazing Spider-Man 194, first appearance of Black Cat.
Black Cat.
Yep.
Nice.
Classic.
I bought this at Baltimore Comic-Con 2 years ago, I think. It wasn't slabbed. I bought it raw, then I sent it off to get slabbed. I went in and I was like, I want to buy a first to the convention. I was like, I want to buy a first appearance. Like I want to get a first appearance that has the potential to increase in value, and I got a decent deal.
Yeah.
It was like $100 and something bucks. Not too bad.
It's a good looking book.
And it was
That's
It's a hat.
very respectable.
Yes.
It's one I wanted a long time, so I'm happy to have it. I'll be even happier whenever they eventually do have her appear in the movies, as they have talked about since. What was she supposed to be in Spider-Man 3?
Yeah.
Out of originally.
Yeah.
The girl that's hanging in the spider webs is supposed to be her, but they never said if it was or it wasn't. Dan, that was really awesome. Thank you for sharing those. That was amazing. Uncle Gary, we saved you for last because I know you got some equally wonderful stuff to show, and the spotlight is yours, sir. What do you got for us?
All right. Well, I do have some fairly recent acquisitions, and then I have another stack of some treasures I've had for a while. So
All right.
If you've had enough, we can stop. But I think we need to class up the joint and show.
Here we go.
Here we
Buckle
go.
in.
No.
We
show
get
one of my
comfortable.
recent ones. I am thrilled to have this book. I got it a few weeks ago. It's True Crime, the Amy Fisher story.
Oh,
my goodness.
man.
Wow.
Yeah. This is, and I got a buddy that has got me a true crime book of the Joey Buttafuoco story. So in his side of it.
Wow.
And Joey Buttafuoco was having a really good time until she shot his wife in the back of the head. So, So the Amy Fisher story. Who doesn't need,
I have not heard that name since I was a kid.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, well, that's why you had to have it, man.
Oh my God.
So this, I also, and I know I posted this, but it was kind of easy. 3 Star Spangled War stories I got, and in Star Spangled War, it ended up being a dinosaur book, soldiers against, and seamen and airmen against dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So, here we're going by sea.
Wow.
We're going by air now. We got an airplane. And by land. This says tidbit for Tyrannosaurus. So
wow.
we got land, sea, and air represented here. So I think that's really well. I will not be able to get all of the great EC horror books, but at least to get one great representative of every title. And I finally got my Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, nice.
So I got that's Tales from the Crypt 38. Again, I don't have my glasses on. So anyway, he's swinging that
There
axe.
goes Jamie.
Yeah. Did Jamie leave? He didn't like the Tales from the Crypt.
It scared him.
Okay, it scared him. Okay. Well, here's one that's not quite as scary, but actually this may be even creepier. So Eclipse Comics did some really good horror books in the 80s, and I was missing 3 of the Tales of Terror, and this is one of the 3 I needed.
Oh.
So if you can see that's Pinocchio has just pretty much chopped up Geppetto.
Wow.
So, I didn't see
edgy.
that in the Disney version.
That's edgy.
I think that in the Disney version, Jiminy Cricket stopped this from happening. But this is what happens when you don't have a little cricket.
Uncle Gary, hold that cover back up one more time. That cover right there is gorgeous and terrifying at the same time.
Yep.
It is.
Let's see if that's better.
Unreal. The look
Right
on
there.
Geppetto's face, Pinocchio, the calligraphy for terror, all of that stuff. There's a lot going on there.
His dream was to be a real murdering boy.
Wow.
Wow.
Precursor to Chucky.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez.
Before Chucky. Because I'm on this kick with this crazy, stupid romance stuff, I got Girls Love Story number 68, and she goes, and she's pushing this guy away. She says, "No, thank you. That moon has paid its last trick on me." So I'm not going to
Wow.
lie. I've used the moon a couple times, so so that's amore, right?
Wow. Yeah.
So a couple neat first appearances. I'm trying to work on a run of collecting all the Legion. I'm a big Legion of Superheroes guy, and I'm trying to work on collecting a run of Adventure. And yes, I do have 247. But what I didn't have was 317, which is the first appearance of Dream Girl.
Oh,
If this is better. So I know I got some
Angle it just a bit. There you go.
There you go.
yeah. First appearance of Dream Girl. So that was a pretty cool first appearance. And then an even better one is Legion 346. It's the first appearance of Karate Kid and Princess Projecta. And a guy, if Sonny's still there, he wanted to put Pharaoh Lad on the F list. And Pharaoh Lad, saved the world by sacrificing himself against the Sun Eater. So, he did a pretty good job. Now, the other important thing is, do you know this is the first comic work of a pretty famous creator. Any guesses?
it's Jim Shooter, isn't it?
Jim Shooter. How old was he?
Was he like 13 or 14?
13.
Wow.
He
Which
submitted the
DC
script.
didn't know.
DC did not know how old he was. And I talked to him about a month ago at the Big Lit Con here. And the editor had no idea how old he was. And Jim Shooter was doing this to help support his family. He was not a kid whose family had much money. So this is Jim Shooter's first professional work.
Wow.
So another first appearance. I've been paying on this book for a little bit. My buddy Damian Hill out of Warthog Comics, he's had it for me for a while. So when I paid for this, I mean, my God, the price has risen in a while. It's the first Bat appearance. What Bat? Batmite.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So that's Detective 267. Maybe over here is a sweet spot.
Nice.
267. First Batmite. So
Nice.
I was kind of happy to have that. Ultimately, my goal is I'll have 250 up on Detective, and that's where I'll stop. So those are my fairly recent acquisitions. Now, if you want some treasure, we can go into some treasure.
Go ahead and give us 3 gems, either diamonds, rubies, or emeralds, and then we'll call it a day.
All righty.
And
Diamonds.
we'll stare at your figures in the back.
And when he means emeralds, he means Green Lantern.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, damn. What makes you think I would have a Green Lantern?
I don't know.
Oh!
There you go.
Whoa.
Oh, I got that too.
There you go.
Yeah. I have 2 copies of this, and this is my bad copy.
That's our emerald. What
Yeah,
ruby
that's our
do you
emerald.
have?
And I don't know this. I don't know if there's an important appearance in this. If anybody knows,
Is that Jonah Hex?
All-Star Western 10, first appearance of Jonah Hex. Yeah,
There
Yeah.
you go. Do I
Nice.
get a point for that?
yeah, you do. Absolutely.
Right on.
So
I'm
Jonah
winning,
Hex?
Jamie.
Yeah.
Change.
So first Jonah Hex.
And our diamond.
I got to have at least one slab for sale, right?
Yep.
All right, here we go. 1955 Superman 100.
Wow.
There you go. Nice.
At a 5?
5-0.
Ooh.
That's a 5-0 from 1955.
That's good. That's nice
really
for a 50.
Look cool. The Miracle Aid drink. Here's some. I love the ads on
Wow.
the back. This is like a Kool-Aid competitor that just didn't, last. But
Right,
Miracle Aid.
right.
But the 100th issue of Superman, and I know y'all are thinking, it's a 100th issue. That's not impressive. It's not like it's the 10th issue or anything.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
I mean, that
That's
might be
right.
impressive.
That's the
10
diamond
cents.
right there. Issue number 10. Big
That's
fat
awesome.
10 center. My
First bald
Lord.
Lex Luthor.
Really?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that either.
Jeez.
Yep, Superman number 10. So I know 100. Any clown can have 100.
Just drop a
Right.
0 and you're good.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Oh, can I just talk one more thing? So
Sure.
I did get to meet Philip Kennedy John. I mean, I'd met him before, a friend of our shop. But if you haven't read The Last God, it is a really cool series. Yeah, I guess it's hard to see on that book. I'll show you the cover.
There it
It's
is.
Okay.
it's been renamed the.
Oh, is it the
Feldspar.
Black Label?
Yeah, it started out as Vertigo, then Vertigo, they changed it and it became Black Label.
Mhm.
This is, it's got a lot of Tolkien in it. It's got a lot of Game of Thrones in it. And we had the pleasure of having him for book club for Comic Logic today. I mean, I had him here and then we had him for book club. And this guy is so interesting. He creates this world. He's done this world building, and not only has he's got timelines 30 years apart with these characters, and so he's telling these two different, these two stories that are parallel to one another. And it's just fascinating. He's created his own language. He has an old glossary of the language. He's created. He'll have prose histories between the chapters that he tells. He's created songs and music to go with it. I mean, I just can't imagine all he's done. And all this time, he's active duty military. He is he's a staff sergeant in the Army band. He plays the trumpet. And so we got to hear his music, that he had videos of his music and some of his colleagues played. So it's just fascinating. And it's just, what a hell of an onion. He didn't just tell a story, but he created all this world and had poetry he's written, story he's written, a language he created, the music, the lyrics and the music. And it's an amazing book. The Last God, known as the Feldspar Chronicles, is the main title now, but it's pretty cool. He's local. He's in Maryland, but he's serving our country. And I just thought it was, give him a little shout out. He's also going to be, he's a current writer of action. And then when the Hulk relaunches, he's the writer of that. And he also did the Alien reboot that Marvel did a few years ago. And he did the first 3 arcs of that, which I thought were fantastic.
Nice.
So want to give a little love to Philip Kennedy Johnson.
We will definitely be keeping an eye on his work, and hopefully we can have him come and say hello.
I might know a guy who knows him.
Maybe.
I wonder who that could be.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for sticking with us through all of this. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we all did. We're going to give you a little bit of an intermission, not too long though, because we'll be back, me, Sal, Jamie, and Kevin, for Breaking the Code. We are doing Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 3 rankings, so stick around for that. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for being here with us tonight. It has been a joy and a pleasure. And if you liked what you saw, go ahead and check out that Patreon code right there. For the price of a cup of coffee, you get awesome stuff that nobody else will have access to. And you'll get to see videos and things like that and meet and talk to your favorite hosts all through Patreon. So definitely take a peek at that. Also, we are on all the socials. All you got to do is type in at the Codex Station, and that is where you will find us, right here on your favorite live streaming platform and your favorite social media platform. Go ahead, hit the like, share, subscribe, follow, so you never miss a moment of awesome Codex content. Jamie, we got a website. What would that be, and what awesomeness is over there for people?
Yes, thecodexstation.com, your one-stop shop for everything Codex. Get some merch, meet the team, let us know what you like, don't like. And find all of our socials linked down at the bottom so you don't miss any of the content we put out for you guys, because I promise you there's a lot and there's enough for everybody. So go check that out. Bios are on the way, a whole revamp of the website, and new merch.
Absolutely wonderful. 110%. Some awesome comic books that we found you can find at your local comic shop. Please go there and support them. Get these wonderful books and awesome back issues that we show every week, so you can partake in that too. Also, the sponsor for this week's episode, Jamie and Sal, please give us some more information on that.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't had the chance yet, go check out W Energy. Go to w.gg and get your energy drinks today. And use the keyword code -X, CODE-X at checkout. Save yourself 10%. And Sal's going to tell you why you need to buy this.
My God, you got to buy this stuff. It's great. There's no bad aftertaste. There's no jitters. There's no crash. It's an amazing drink, and you definitely got to check it out.
Fantastic. 110% W.GG, ladies and gentlemen. Use keyword code -X at checkout for 10%. Now, Sal, take us away. Where are you on all the socials when you're not doing Codex stuff?
When I'm not here on the Codex station, you can find me on YouTube under Sal's Comic Corner and also on Instagram as the Slab Guy 77.
Wonderful. And Dan, when you are not danning on Instagram and Codex, what are you doing on Instagram?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Dan Kelly Art. Just search hashtag Dan Kelly Art. It'll all come up. And go give me a follow. And I'm cleared 600 on the way to 700. So let's see if I can reach 1,000 sometime in the next year or two.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be sooner than that.
Very nice.
Yeah, I know.
And last, but go ahead, Dan.
I was
Sorry.
going to say, and I will be giving that way Uncle Gary his art that I did for him when
2 weeks
go visit him, and
I'll be giving him his slab.
Start working on Sal and Jamie's stuff pretty soon.
There you go.
and I'll be giving y'all heart attacks.
And Uncle Gary, please take us away. Tell us where people can find you when you're not here with us on Codex.
All right. If you see me on Facebook, I'm under the appellation, the name Opie Taylor. My wife and I share an account. I'm putting the covers on for Comic Character of the Day. If you're part of that site, every day I'm posting an old school cover. And then I'm also co-owner, or not a co-owner, but one of the owners of Comic Logic. We're Loudoun County, Virginia's only comic book store. So if you're in Northern Virginia, please come and see us. I would love to have you come in. And I want to say thank you to Jamie, thank you Tim, thank you Sal, thank you Dan for having me back on. I'm thrilled to be a part of this enterprise that you all are doing, and it's just it's something I really look forward to. So thank you for giving me another shot here and having me on.
Oh, always.
Oh,
Yeah, 110%.
Appreciate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll be seeing more of Uncle Gary in the future. That is definitely in the works. Jamie, why don't you take us out of here? Send us on to the sunset.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again. Everybody that's viewed, watched, liked, shared, subscribed, talked to us, talked about us to others, and hopefully in a good way, because you know me. But I just want to say, you never know what anyone's going through out there, so always be kind. Even making someone smile can change the course of their day life. So please be kind out there. And we're gonna see you guys in like 5 minutes. So we'll see you in the next one.